Now, if there's one thing to tempt me away from pecan pie, it has to have been that huge oven. Jeff's oven, slightly bigger than this, full of that lovely smoked beef. But the attention to detail throughout all of his food was second to none. And I'm going to use the ideas of the pecans, and the pecans going particularly well with bananas and maple syrup for this cake. It's a banana, maple syrup and pecan cake. Now, first thing for this, cream the butter and the sugar together. And now for the bananas. Now, traditionally, in a sort of a banana cake, you would normally blend these separately. But if you've got a machine like this, then you can just add them straight into the mix. And just drop the pieces of bananas in. And this will give it a unique texture. So the bananas are nicely creamed together. And although Jeff used corn syrup, I'm using maple syrup for this. You want about 75 mils. I just love the flavour of this combined with pecan nuts. Crack 3 whole eggs into your mixing bowl. Once fully blended, add self-raising flour and stir through. Then add 2 handfuls of pecan nuts, saving some for the cake garnish. Whenever you add flour to a mix, it's always better to do it by hand rather than keep it going in the machine. And I'm going to use one of these things. Now, you'll find these all across America, these little Savron molds. So just lightly butter it and then transfer your pecan, maple and banana cake inside. So just drop the cake so you allow it to spread around evenly. And then you need to bake this about 170 degrees centigrade, about 350 Fahrenheit, for 45 minutes. And while that's baking, we can make our little toffee caramel. But start with this, we're going to caramelise the sugar. So this is to make a nice little topping to go with our banana and pecan cake. You can see you've got a nice little colour, which is lovely. Now we can add our maple syrup. Touch of double cream. A little bit of butter. This is going to start to toffee this mixture up. And it'll give you something that when you pour over the top that won't pour straight off. And it's ready to top our cake. Remove the cake from the oven and turn it out of the mould to cool. What I'm going to do with this is take our toffee caramel here and then just brush it all over the cake. Now, because I've used a caramel as a base, when we brush it on, it almost sets straight onto the cake. And then while it's still warm, we can get the pecan nuts and just place them on the top. What I love about this is the combination between the maple syrup and pecans. And serve it. And there you have it, my banana, pecan and maple syrup cake.